If you've been thinking, who am I to write a book? Keep listening. You don't need experience to get started. You just need obedience and a message. Let's break the myth that you have to be an expert to write a powerful, compelling memoir. Let's get it. Ready to write your first book and make an impact? Do you wish you could organize your book ideas without feeling overwhelmed and actually find the time to write and finish your book? Hey, I'm Donna Cherie, a book writing coach and author. Welcome to Book Writing Made Simple. Inside this podcast, I'll teach you how to get a clear vision for your book idea, get organized, keep it simple, and develop a writing plan so you can finally get your book out into the world. Grab a notebook and pen with your favorite cup of tea. Hey, aspiring author. Before we get into today's episode, I want to read a review that I received from Sunshine Sissy. She said, "This got me writing finally. Getting to the root of what is stopping you is so powerful. Thank you for the inspiration to write again." And thank you so much, Sunshine Sissy, for leaving this review. When I read it, it really blessed me and it made me smile to know that you actually started to write again. And that is the overall purpose of this podcast, is to help make book writing simple. And I just want to encourage you to keep going. Don't stop writing until you finish. And God bless. So you've never written a book before and feel like that disqualifies you. Let me encourage you. Every author was once a beginner. You don't need credentials to be called. You don't need to have an English degree. You don't need to take this special $10,000 course to figure it out. You just need to be willing, to be a willing vessel, to partner with God, to be obedient, and to just be willing to share a message that matters, that someone needs. When I first started, I had no formal training in writing, just a desire to tell my story and to make an impact. I doubted myself a lot, just like you, but God reminded me, I gave you this story. Now trust me with it. I'm going to use it for my glory. And that's when everything changed. I didn't need confirmation from my friends or my family or anything else. I just knew that if God was with me to write the book, then it could be done. Sis, it's time to get over doubt and fear so you can write your first book. And today I want to tell you, here's the deal and the things that you need to do to help you practically never worry again about if you have the experience, if you're qualified, if you can actually do this. Because yes, of course, you can do this with the help of the Lord and the help of a good teacher and a coach just like me that can help you walk through this process. So let's get into it. Being new doesn't mean you're unqualified. Because you're stepping into this new territory of book writing, your lived experience is so valuable. And you may have already been sharing your story with people verbally. You just haven't put it all together in a book to where it makes sense and, have your A to Z figured out. And that's okay. But it does not mean that you're unqualified. It just means that you may have a learning curve. You might learn some new skills, but again, you can do it. So start with where you are. And also don't hone in about being unqualified because again, you're not, and what you have to offer is so valuable. Start where you are. So outline your story if you haven't done so already. What is it exactly that you want to share with your ideal reader about your powerful story, about your testimony, and take it chapter by chapter. Try not to focus so much on the technicalities of writing a book, how the format should be, or how is it all going to come together, what the finished product is going to look like. Don't focus on that right now. Focus on your outline, sticking to it, and actually writing. Focus on writing your book. That's so important. And just take it one step at a time rather than, as they say, trying to eat the whole elephant. Don't try to eat the whole elephant in one day, but you can accomplish it by taking it one step at a time, one day by day. Another tip that you can do to encourage yourself to write is, if you feel as if you don't have the experience, is to read books. Read books that might be similar to the one that you desire to write. Listen to podcasts such as this one. Continue to keep listening, re-listen, take some notes, jot some things down that stand out to you while listening to this podcast, and apply them. Don't just listen to the show. Don't just read a book but make sure that you apply the information, because the application of knowledge is power. And write like someone's breakthrough depends on it, because it does. So when you're writing, don't worry about your feelings, and what I mean by that is, don't get so wrapped up in how you feel. Like, are you in the mood to write? Or do I feel like I have the energy to write? No, write like someone's breakthrough depends on it, because it does. When you write this book, sis, when you finish it, it's going to empower and equip so many individuals that your mind can't even comprehend or understand or even imagine right now, because God has given you this short story and brought you through to share with others who need it. They need that breakthrough. So tap into those resources of reading books, listening to podcasts, and again, write like someone's breakthrough depends on it, because it does. And the last thing that you can do to help you get equipped is to seek out mentors or coaches and tools to guide you. And make sure that you validated these mentors or coaches and tools. In the past, although I love my friends so much, I haven't always got the best advice, took that best solution. I just went off of their word because they told me such and such does this, or such and such can help you with a particular area. But that person didn't necessarily align with my values or share my same belief system, or I didn't do thorough research on this person, and it just left me with a bad taste in my mouth, if you will, after I worked with them, because I didn't do my research on the front end. So seek out mentors, coaches, and tools to help guide you along your book writing journey. It's okay for you to ask for help. It's okay for you to ask someone who's already written a book, hey, how did you do it? What was the process like for you? Can you give me at least one tip that will help me as I'm writing my book? And just see if they will share that information with you. And of course, find a good coach if that's what you desire to do. Is find a good coach who can encourage you, who can equip you, who can tell you the truth in love, who can guide you so that you can get to the finish line of your book. And then also those tools, just simple tools, not complex tools, not tools that don't really benefit you, but find some tools, just some simple tools that will help you to stay the course on your writing journey. So to recap real quick, how you can overcome doubt and fear and stop feeling like you're not equipped to write is to hone in and own the story that God has given you. and know that your lived experience is so valuable and it's going to help change lives. Start with where you are. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. Make sure that you have an outline, you stick to it, take it one chapter at a time. Stay focused and read books, listen to podcasts, and write like someone's breakthrough depends on it. And the last one, again, is to seek out mentors, coaches, and tools to guide you along your book writing journey. So if you're in the process and you have been dibbling and dabbling and wanting to write a book, and you just are still in this state of, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to write about, I'm here for you. And I want to invite you to sign up for Create a Solid Book Plan, a 1-hour coaching call with me. And in this 1-hour coaching session, I'll help you create a solid book plan to bring your first book to life without all the chaos and the overwhelm and the complexities. We'll keep it simple. You'll learn how to clarify your ideas to help get a clear roadmap to begin the book writing process. And if you want to get signed up today, you can head on over to donnasheree.com/coaching. That's DONNASHERIE.com/coaching. COACHING. Thanks so much for tuning in today, sis. I hope that these quick tips has blessed you, and I pray that you're encouraged. And until next time, ciao. Thanks for tuning in. I hope today's episode inspired you to take that next step to write your book. Remember, small steps lead to big results. If this podcast has blessed you in some way, be sure to leave a written review on Apple Podcasts. Your support means the world to me, and it helps others to find the show. Also, be sure to pass on the inspiration by sharing this episode with a friend who could benefit from this message. God bless you, sis, and never, ever give up.